Is it shooting yet?
Yes, it's shooting.
Okay.
So,
So our camera went to sleep
Part
through this.
yeah. It's
We're talking
recording.
away. Killian was being dumb. Hi.
Oh,
So we were talking about
I got bored.
Pegasus and his specialness.
His characterization was taken directly out of YuGiOh Bridge.
Yep.
Spot on with the YuGiOh Bridge characterization.
With
It was
anything
special.
Michael Jackson reference that you could possibly find, especially in the
Yeah.
ending of the movie.
Oh my god!
The end.
The end, it's like, you all must be so excited to be able to see me. He's like, fondling children.
Why
Yes.
am I the child in this? I'm older than you.
Only in real life, in our characters, I'm so much older than you. Like 3,000 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Figures are
So,
what we can
anyways,
afford.
wait. We talked about Pegasus. We talked about the flashback.
And now we're on to the actual movie plot.
Actual movie plot.
Which we
Okay.
talked about once already, but we didn't realize our camera had cut off, so let's try this again.
Take two.
Take two. Malik, your socks are rainbow. Second
Rainbow
of all,
socks.
They're your socks. I borrowed them.
I know. So I liked Judai going through Europe. We
That
The
already
was
Batman
really cool.
that he is.
yes,
Yeah,
that
it was
was
really
awesome.
With his knee,
It was
as
a
a
very-
sidekick.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a very good opening. Very interesting. Very much like set the tone for a darker storyline than
Which-
usually Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, which
Being
this
changed
had.
after both sides. Okay, here's something about Judai and the Rainbow Dragon. Okay, he noticed that Rainbow Dragon is attacking him at Venice, but he doesn't realize that he took Jesse's card until the duel is actually occurring. So I'm just
Yeah.
like, when he makes a comment like, "Oh my God, why should you take my pal's card?" I'm like, you should have noticed that beforehand, Jaden. That is your friend's card. I can't believe it took you that
Yeah.
long to figure it out.
Yeah, Judai is not so bright. That's what I've learned. Judai is retarded.
He talks like you.
You know what? Just because he's my homie does not mean that you should hate on him.
He's a homie on the
Okay,
street.
but anyways, we're talking about the entire tone of the movie, which
Which
was
was-
much darker,
Yes.
which I thoroughly approve of.
Which,
Yeah, it's
which
pretty
Four
dark,
Kids
thick.
kept. I was very, actually, besides the fact that Four Kids' dub voices are terrible,
They weren't
they
that
act-
bad in this one, actually.
And now
They're
after
writing-
Jack is Australian.
Jack's an Aussie.
Dude, he's been Australian since the beginning of the dub.
I know, but like, and that's terrible. But besides that, the voiceover they had for the beginning of the movie was a really good voice. Paradox's voice was
Mhm.
awesome,
I
actually.
actually did approve of Paradox.
Paradox's English voice was fantastic. It
I
was evil without being too, like, crazy
Too
evil.
creepy like Yami Malik. He wasn't entirely Yami
Sorry.
Malik, but...
And that was great, but the whole movie,
The whole movie was
they
really good.
killed Grandpa. I mean, I realized
Yeah,
he got
and
better.
Pegasus.
Grandpa!
And Pegasus. And Yugi sat there and cried over it. I was like, holy shit, man.
This
I
is
almost
actually
feel
things
bad for
actually
him.
happen.
Yeah.
It was very
It
confusing.
was there was very little editing. We noticed what with
Yeah.
Paradox's little nipple
and the
pointies.
cleavage.
Yeah.
And the balls.
And
Yeah, the cat had the balls.
Yeah, they
Yeah, we were like, lol, you forgot to edit.
It was actually, the only thing they edited really were the cards, and that's,
Yeah.
which surprises me because they didn't edit them in the last movie.
Well, I think this one is a little bit less about selling cards than the last movie.
Yeah, but
Because
the
the last one was made by 4Kids, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the last one was made by 4Kids.
And
This
there
one
were
was made by
cards.
Japan, so it was a lot better. But it was, I thoroughly enjoyed it. We were on the edge of our seats. I still cannot believe the Dark Magician got a speaking role,
Yes.
and I didn't, okay? Mahan and Mana got speaking roles, and I did not.
Apparently,
can't
Thief
handle
King is
this.
angry.
I am
Thief King's
angry.
always angry. But
I'm
anyways, the
cooler.
duel actually didn't take too long. It didn't
No,
feel
it
like
was
a duel.
very
quick
quick.
duel.
It
which-
was well paced. It had actual
Yeah.
character development, not just, oh my god, you have summoned this card, which can do blah 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 blah.
And they all
So it
tag
happens.
teamed off of each other, and
Successfully. Like, they
Yeah,
actually
that's
used each
like
other's
the most
cards.
successful
Yes.
badass tag teaming
And
ever.
that-
I
and but-
approved of it
But
all.
the Pharaoh's reaction to Synchros was the best.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes,
it was like sequel. What now?
Yes, and I was just like, that's probably
totally-
exactly
yeah,
how
what the
they
fuck?
react to
It's
that.
like, what the fuck is the sequel shit?
I am so confused. They've changed the rules again.
It's like,
Yes.
what is this?
They better not have banned my cards. Oh wait, they already did.
Yeah.
All of them, all of your cards, Pharaoh, they're all banned.
Yeah.
Okay, Atem made up like 500 cards
It
in
was
this
great.
duel.
I want all of them.
All the like dark
too.
magician and dark magician girl like shit that he made up totally out of nowhere.
Just new, making new cards.
It's like, whatever,
Yes,
you
exactly.
guys. Which is kind of cool, actually. Like, it looked useful, except I don't like them because I'm useless. Shut up. So, But that was, I enjoyed that, and also that those three, totally a threesome
And
we
for
can
those
all
who-
get behind.
And for those who watch the 5D's anime, you actually now know about Paradox's role even better, which actually made it even more awesome plot-wise.
I don't
Because
watch
now I know
5Ds.
the ties between Paradox's motive, well, Paradox's side of Zone's motive,
I
so
want this one.
that was awesome.
Yeah.
So we really liked the movie. It was really cool.
Very awesome.
And then after the movie, are we done talking about the movie now?
After
Do you have
the
anything
movie.
else to say?
We
took photos
one
after
last
the movie.
thing about the movie.
Oh.
In the flashbacks, they went over the villains from the original YuGiOh series, and they described him as being the most evil and blah blah blah. I never got mentioned as a villain, okay? Do you realize how angry I am? You got mentioned, I did not.
Well, they
You know
did
what?
show they did show you summoning Zork with his dragon penis and all, so I mean that's
Yes,
that's
but,
gotta
like-
say something.
Yeah, but they didn't explain that I was totally the
Do
most
we
evil
need
person.
to explain that who is like a good guy, who's a bad guy, Yu-Gi-Oh? Do you think the fans should know all this after 10 years?
They had to explain everything else. I should
That's
have
true.
more of a mention. I mean, you had a speaking role. All I did was get Yami Bakura got blown up by Slifer, and I was summoning Zork and his giant snake penis.
And I was like right there in the corner dueling against Yami so I could get my red eyes back.
Yeah.
Only for 5 seconds, and then this bastard gets more screen time than me after being brainwashed and called Steve, which by the way that was very hard to erase and get my name changed, just so you know.
I'm prettier than the rest.
To the face. Go away, I don't like
After
you.
the duel, we ran into another Joey. We took pictures for the collab, like the
Collaboration
the
thing
collaboration
that somebody wanted to do. So I
yeah,
did.
as someone's doing a collaboration, we have to post them on Play the Damn Card.
Yeah, we made the letter 10 out of people.
Yeah.
Yes, we did make
The number 10.
Number
letter
10.
This is actually his idea.
It was my idea. I did it all, and I still can't figure out
It
what
was
10
his
was letter
and Callie's idea. They all did the arrangement, and I was like, okay, I want to
I
talk
want
about
this
scale,
one.
take the picture.
It's deformed.
That's a very
Look at this
deformed strawberry.
Look at this thing. I picked it up and it looked just like that, and I was like, oh, normal strawberry. Oh my god, it has a tumor! Yeah, tastes good though.
Anyway,
Afterwards, we took
went-
pictures, and then we went to the dual terminal.
We followed Jaden in the Slifer-mobile to.
In a perfect car.
and then Tristan and Serenity followed us. But we went to the dual terminal, and it was fucking awesome.
It
Oh
was so
my
cool.
god.
I won my speed duel, and I was on hard mode, so I'm like, fuck yeah.
I played on easy mode. We all got cards.
Okay, here's the funny story about me. Okay, I was dueling against myself, playing as Weevil with Jesse's deck. That was how, like, very ridiculous
I was playing against my
duel was.
evil self.
You got your
You
ass
lost.
handed to you.
I played hard mode.
I won, and I was like,
played hard mode.
and I was at the duel.
She played easy mode. Never.
the only thing
And guess
was
who?
Joey.
Guess who I had to have as my person? I had Taya as my person. But against my evil self, and I was like, damn it.
Taya is
But that
useless.
actually makes sense though. You had to possess
I know.
Taya. I
Yeah,
made a
you
much
did.
better dueling partner. Thank you very much.
No, we just argued, and then got blown up.
Yep.
Yeah, but we didn't get our ass handed to us so quickly. He had to bring out Raw. You just got your ass kicked by
I did not.
by Mystic Tomato. And
Dude,
both-
Mystic Tomato.